Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking at a book this morning from Oxford University Press. It's called International Trust Laws, and it's by Paolo Panico. It's from OUP, and it's an excellent book on the subject of looking at the international perspective of trusts. There's a picture of the book here. I haven't actually got it with me at the moment. It's a heavy book, grey cover with a red sort of indent for the title. That's the actual flicker content. The title that my wife and I have given this is Trusts International, yes, but English to the core. And what we say is this, that like the English language itself, which is spread out over, we can't think of how many countries, the concept of trusts, although fundamentally English, has now gone international, particularly in the last 25 years. So the publication of Paolo Panico's International Trust Laws is therefore timely and fulfills a pressing need for an extensive and detailed understanding of the concept, function and administration of trusts worldwide, especially in our new global community. That's what he does. The very word trust is significant, an obligation on which all may confidently rely. The author's introductory quote from Frederick Maitland's view of trust deliberately emphasises the point that attaching, quote, an obligation of conscience to the title of property, unquote, formed in Maitland's words perhaps the greatest and most distinctive achievement of English lawyers, finding no equivalent, of course, in foreign law. Trusts exemplify English legal genius at its best. And just to make sure you get the message, the author lightheartedly prefaces his comments with those lines from Gilbert and Sullivan's HMS Pinafore. For in spite of all temptations to belong to other nations, he remains an Englishman. Now, whatever you think of Gilbert and Sullivan, it's a nice little bit of light whimsy. So, if you're a legal practitioner with a burgeoning offshore practice, rest assured there's a corner of that increasingly complex foreign field of trusts that remains forever England. However, it's noted in the text that because trusts have an identifiable common core consisting of A, asset segregation, B, fiduciary administration by trustees for beneficiaries, it is therefore possible to recognise trusts in jurisdictions sharing different legal traditions, and that's really where the beauty of this book is. The book considers the main aspects of international trust laws with reference to express private trusts, primarily in a private donative context, as well as in respect of commercial applications. Covering at least 26 different jurisdictions, the book attempts, and in our view succeeds, in reflecting the wide diversity within the international dimension of trust law. Logically structured, there are 5 parts to this book. It covers the creation of trust, the powers and duties of trustees, trustees' liability, control mechanisms and special uses of trusts. Following a general pattern, each chapter starts with the development of the English traditional model, then reviews legislative developments in various offshore jurisdictions, both in the common law and the civil law traditions. There's an extensive table of cases at the front and good legislation plus an excellent index. So in fact we think it makes it an instructive and easy to read and use work of reference. For both private and commercial clients, the world, as was once predicted, is fast becoming a global village, which is why the copiously researched and lucidly written International Trust Law is an important book. Read it and you will certainly acquire a broader understanding of, and certainly a global perspective of, trusts. So thank you to Paolo and thank you to the OUP. It's a great edition. Bye-bye.